Hi, welcome to your channel Generous, Gracious and Gallant. I'm Dr. Ghosh, and the inspirational woman I'll be introducing you today is Captain Lakshmi Saghal, a doctor, a revolutionary, a freedom fighter, an officer of the Azad Hind Fauj, the Rani of Jhansi Regiment, founded by Subhash Chandra Bose, and a Minister of Women's Affairs in the Azad Hind government founded in Rangoon. She was also taken prisoner during World War II in Burma by the British authorities. She lived to fulfill her dream of seeing an independent India. I'll be sharing more about her shortly on the video, but before that, I'd like you to kindly subscribe to the channel Generous, Gracious and Gallant. Today, we are reaching the 400th video mark on the channel. We already have over 1200 subscribers and about 50,000 views. Thank you, subscribers. Coming to our inspirational Indian, Captain Lakshmi Saghal. She was born to a Tamil Brahmin father and a Malayali Nayar mother as Lakshmi Swaminathan on 24th October 1914. Father Swaminathan practiced criminal law in Madras High Court, and mother, called as Ammu Swaminathan, was a social worker and a Indian independence freedom fighter. She hailed from an aristocratic Nayar family in the Malabar district of then British India. Lakshmi studied in Queen's Mary College, did her MBBS from Madras Medical College in 1938. 1939, she added to her qualification by doing a diploma in gynecology. She practiced as a doctor in Kasturba Gandhi Hospital in Chennai. 1940 posed some problems in her personal life. She left for Singapore and became a member of Subhash Chandra Bose's Indian National Army, a turning point in her life. 1942, during the surrender of Singapore by the British to Japanese forces, Lakshmi worked as a doctor and aided the wounded and prisoners of war. Singapore had several national leaders as KP Keshava Menon and SC Guha. They formed the Council of Action. Later, in 1941, she also joined the Indian Independence League founded by Raj Bihari Bose. When Subhash Chandra Bose came there in 1943, he took it over and made it a part of the Indian National Army. Lakshmi met Subhash Chandra Bose and took a mandate from him on 12th July 1943 to set up an all-woman regiment called as the Rani of Jhansi Regiment. And many women heeded her call from Singapore and joined up. Here, she transformed into Captain Lakshmi Saghal, and this became her identity going forward for the rest of her life. The Rani of Jhansi Regiment was actioned with 120 on 12th October 1943 to May 1944 with a size of 1,000 women soldiers. The training, which was started on 23rd October 1943, started with cadets being trained in military and combat skills, drills, marches, weapon training, hand grenade training, and bonnet charges. Large number were also sent for advanced jungle warfare training in Burma. The first passing out parade was on 30th March 1944. Also, 200 cadets formed part of the nursing training were called as Chand Bibi Nursing Corps. If you take the service of the Rani of Jhansi Regiment, it primarily took part in the Imphal campaign where 100 members of the Jhansi troop moved to Maimo to form a unit to enter Imphal along with the Japanese army after the expected fall of Imphal. However, this was not to be. The Chand Bibi Nursing Corps was also stationed with them. Following the failure of the siege of Imphal where the Japanese had to retreat against the might of the Allied forces and the British power, the Rani of Jhansi Regiment provided relief care for the INA troops. After the fall of Rangoon and withdrawal of the Azad Hind government and Subhash Chandra Bose himself withdrawing from the city, the Rani of Jhansi Regiment was disbanded to a large extent. Some women continued to serve in the regiment and retreated along with the retreating Japanese forces on foot and on army transport. They suffered several casualties thanks to Allied forces bombing as well as the Burmese resistance forces. The total casualties will never be known, my friends, and many unknown Indians down their life from this regiment. Women warriors from this regiment. They are the forgotten heroes of Indians' war of independence. And this video is an effort to pay respect to the fallen warriors. Captain Saghal was arrested in May 1943 by the British forces and was imprisoned in Burma. 1946, she was sent to India during the famous INA trials, which hastened a lot of discontent in the Indian population and led to the end of the British colonial rule. If you see her personal life, she married Prem Kumar Saghal in March 1947 in Lahore and settled in Kanpur. She aided refugees post the partition of India and helped with the resettlement of these people. 1971, the Communist Party of India, Marxists, she represented them in the Rajya Sabha. During the Bangladesh crisis in 1971, she actively took part in relief camps and medical support from refugees flowing in from Bangladesh, streaming into Calcutta. She was a founding member of the All India Democratic Women's Association in 1981. During the Bhopal gas tragedy, she was there providing care to the patients, and in 2006, at the age of 92 in Kanpur, she was still handling the women patients at her clinic. She continued to work as a doctor till the ripe old age. On 19 July 2012, she suffered an cardiac arrest and died on 23 July 2012 at the age of 94 in Kanpur. As per her dying wishes, her body was not burnt and her body was donated to the medical hospital for medical research. She got many recognitions from the Indian government. In 1998, the Padma Vibhushan, 2010, a honorary doctorate from University of Calcutta, and an important landmark in her life was also in 2002 when she was nominated by the Communist parties as a presidential candidate against ABG Abdul Kalam. Friend, Captain Lakshmi Saghal, a doctor, a revolutionary, a freedom fighter. She can also be called the first Indian Army officer of the Indian Army, depending whether you see before independence or after independence. A totally inspirational Indian who gave her life to the service of the nation. She lived to see her dream of an independent India. This video is my small effort to revive her memory. Captain Lakshmi Saghal, who served in the Azad Hind Fauj and was a captain in the Rani of Jhansi Regiment of the Azad Hind Fauj. It is people like Captain Lakshmi Saghal and many other unknown Indians who gave their blood, sweat, toil for Indian independence. I will be back soon with another very inspirational video for all of you on your favorite channel, Generous, Gracious and Gallant. I request you once again kindly subscribe to the channel. Till we meet again, Good luck, all the best.